Good afternoon, and welcome to Heimdall's Watch, brought to you today by years and years of engineering and technological innovation.
What do you mean, why?
Why?
Why, though?
Why? Be more constructive.
Why was I programmed to feel pain? I gotta come up with a voice for this guy, Ryan.
Okay, I'll give you a moment.
Don't forget. It's too much like Towley.
I think it's perfect, though.
Done.
I think I'm Batman.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Bat Gnome.
Bat Gnome.
Now, Mr. Batman, or Man Bat.
Well, found your character name.
No, I'll do voices for the next 3 hours.
Voice,
Oh no,
and what was yours?
Oh, I'm not going to bother.
I'm not paid enough for this. I'm not paid at all.
Okay.
I don't do voices.
Eerily similar to James's voice.
Surprisingly.
So immersive.
It's like we're really
How's
there.
that immersion?
To recap
So
on the
much.
last time we've done Amnesia sessions, which has been some time.
Ironically, we don't remember them.
It's well before the recordings. First session.
It's because amnesia means not remembering things. You get it?
Oh, that was a joke. Nice.
Look, I
appreciate what you.
we don't have a laugh track going on. I feel like, sorry, what were you saying, Ryan? Please don't let me
Bazinga.
Zongos.
Buzipple.
In the...
I'm out.
Nope. In the first session, or those that were playing that one there woke up in rooms unknown. The rooms were basically identical. They had a cot-style bed. They had a writing desk with a drawer in it. They had a wash basin bowl in front of a mirror, and a footlocker that was locked at the time.
So we couldn't get at our feet.
It's like a chastity belt for your feet.
It seems like it would be necessary. Have you been on the internet?
Foot
no.
prison.
Oh no. Each of you egressed from your various rooms in various styles. Some of them aggressively, some of them just inquisitively. And was basically tried to establish, who the fuck each other were, where you were, what the hell was going on. Things led to a central chamber, which had a round table in the middle, marked up with runes that you guys associated with each of your various rooms. Worked out combinations and so forth that were responsible for little drawers within that table, as well as your respective footlockers, which gave you bits of information about what your classes were. Established that Ross is playing a ranger
I'm a ranger
named Shade.
Who's a gnome.
He's a gnome. That Goyd is playing a wizard
A wizard.
named
This is Harry.
Sven.
Sven Strentik.
And James is playing a dwarven fighter.
Fight!
Can you play someone over 4 feet in a campaign next time, please?
Apparently this guy's 5'4".
Nice. That's not a dwarf. That's
the biggest dwarf ever.
That's only just shorter than I am. In real life.
Well, I've got some sad news, sad or uninspiring news for you.
Amongst my kind, I am a giant.
My guy doesn't have his height written down here. I'm guessing I'm a little...
Oh, you don't know it yet.
Oh, I remember there was like a moment when he was trying to look in the mirror in the room and he couldn't. He was smaller than the basin, so he had to climb.
Yep.
He's a
no Mars gnome.
He's a little.
You guys established that the facility that you're in was on minimal power, and worked out a way of basically trapping lightning elementals or electric elementals within a couple of like Tesla coil transformer
It
stuff.
looked more like getting them back into the...
Yeah, and so trap them in there to power the base.
It was real cool.
It was a fun fight. It was basically kiting them into that space and trapping them in between these two towers, which then, powered the rest of the base.
High on the environmentally friendly, low on the ethical and humane.
Just quickly, we got the three of us. We also had there was two other players when we were doing this.
Jess
previously.
wasn't playing at that time.
No,
She joined in afterwards.
Oh, didn't she?
She was there for the Amnesia sessions, right?
I
think
don't
so.
She was. Kev definitely was.
Kev definitely was. I thought she was.
I thought she was too.
I thought she was there on the second one. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he's gaslighting you.
I think the second Amnesia session was before your main characters ended up in the gnome village.
it was before Londinium.
Oh, the guy at the notes might be able to help us out.
It was between the 22nd of November 2012 and the 23rd of January. Sorry,
2012.
2017. Yes, and the 23rd of January 2018.
What happened in the session after?
So some point in those 2 months. Heimdall's what we landed in we landed in Londinium, I think.
So
Well, then she was
must
definitely playing.
be. Yeah.
I don't remember what she was.
Okay.
Maybe she wasn't there for that session though. 'Cause I only had 4 character sheets that I had saved.
Okay.
Because I got the 4th one here that I've written notes on.
Okay.
That was
So there is a fourth member.
There is a fourth member. Well, there was for the second session. There was in the first session it was Shade, Heston, the dwarf, and Fiona, which was the bard that Kevo was playing. In the second session, you guys were definitely joined by Goida with
The wizard.
Sven, and Jess with someone that I don't remember. It's 2+ years ago.
Yeah, it almost is.
Yeah,
Actually, it was like November, wasn't it?
the session before it was in November, so this would be the
It's
one
literally 2
December
years ago.
session.
Oh, we've been playing this for a while, guys.
No, it's not
This
there.
is why we drew a level up in the other campaign.
Why do you keep?
You know, just
It just pushes it back another thing. I
just
know.
reset the clock.
Never is still never, no matter how many times you reset the clock.
The second session, scouting around a little bit. Some of the you had checked out went down one corridor and found a large set of like heavily reinforced gates. These things were 20 to 30 feet high, steel reinforced, and no matter what you did or what you tried to do, you could not open them. You couldn't find any sort of mechanism to open them. You tried, I think, someone tried blasting through them, and it didn't even leave a mark on these doors.
It sounds like a Kevo thing.
It does sound like a Kevo thing. You also there was a map that was inside the sort of like not a map, like an overlay that sort of projected over the top of the table in that in that main room. That was giving you sort of like a little alerts for areas that you guys needed to check out.
That sounds familiar.
Yes.
One of them was a tower area within this subterranean base, we guess.
Okay.
You haven't seen any
Fully
windows.
enclosed base.
Like a sort of a large column area that had a tower up the middle, and there's a puzzle involving wiring that thing back up into functionality.
Puzzles. What are puzzles?
This was more of a puzzle
Kind of
dungeon section,
Masochist creates puzzles.
or at least it was. And now we are in the third session for the first time in 2 fucking years.
Seamless.
It's a long time, guys. Long time.
I guess.
Yeah.
Compared to other things.
You guys find yourself in
And
the...
you both remember your original accents.
Huh? You guys find yourself in that main chamber with the round table with the various chairs around it. There were runic symbols at each of the positions that you guys have established which ones are yours. I don't remember which symbols are which because it was 2 fucking years ago.
Cool.
And you are paying attention to the map that is laid out on the table. The layout is that you've got the central space. You can see basically like it's kind of like red wireframe map projection, if that's the best way of Holy shit, James. Seriously?
Those were my ones.
Captain Note Taking still has his rooms.
Nice.
Nice.
Nerd.
I'm pretty sure the rest of them are actually bundled in books in a little file around here somewhere. But as well.
I'm sure we'll find it in no time if we go through everything in here.
I've got Ross's.
Nice.
I'm assuming that one's going to be Goider's then.
They can't be important. Stupid James with his taking notes and remembering things and pointing out when people died previously.
That's because he made us actually write out what the answer was before he'd give it to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, nope. You got it. Because I think you nodded that one out first,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I think I brute forced mine, or I might have smashed mine.
You smashed your footlocker.
Yes. Shade's horribly destructive. It turns out, when he doesn't remember anything, he lashes out violently.
Oh, that's, kind of a disturbing experience.
That's what I do.
You just established you got that on your spell list, didn't you? You're like, ooh, this is going to be handy.
It's got a Scrappy-Doo vibe about him, I feel.
Okay. Yeah, so who wants to take charge? You've got the map laying out there. You can see the areas. Like I said, it's sort of like there's a crystal up the middle that's sort of projecting a light around onto the table that's giving the basically the layout of the base that you've established so far. You can see the central chamber. You can see the shape of the larger chamber that's like a windowed section off this room that looks into where you found Sven, all your robot servants. I forgot to mention in the recap. You have robot servants that are controlled by a circlet that you have to wear.
Dance to me, Roberts.
And they dance.
Dance. Well, I don't know about you, but we can
they
just sit here
do.
for 2 years watching these Roberts dance, and surely help will arrive.
What dance do they do?
The Charleston.
Nice.
Not
'Cause
the robot?
Because if
No.
you said,
It's like too obvious.
Not the Robo Boogie.
All right, when I say dance, they're now flossing every time I say it.
I said they could only do like simple commands. The floss is hard, yo. Or maybe I'm just over 30, so I don't understand it. It makes me angry.
Are there any areas of interest on the map? Is anything coming up?
Okay.
What's the map doing?
So it's been
Couple of years.
it's been some time since we last played this. It's also been some time past
The last thing on the map.
since your last actual playtime as well. You guys have explored around further. The map is a lot more established. You have essentially the power supply in one area that you've mapped out. You've got that tower that's wired up, and the area that's signal for that in the base is just basically it's got like a blinking light just constantly, and has been for ever since you guys wired it back up again. It's just like a little blinking light on the map.
Now, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, we're not dead, so it has to be good. Or
Uh,
at the very least, neutral.
you guys have gone along and gone through every other one of the like the barracks rooms, and every other one that you've opened up has been vacant. Like it's laid out as if there should be someone there, but doesn't look like the bed's ever been slept in. Doesn't look like anyone's been in there ever.
Well, scorching rain. See you all in hell.
I'm only seeing one way out of here.
Okay. So you've got those sorts of spaces there. You've basically you've discovered a whole bunch of various rooms around the place. Most of them are some of them are set up for like storage space. Some of them are set up for Yeah, there's basically rooms for all sorts of functions around the place, and I'll describe them as we come along them. That'd be the easiest way of doing it.
We explore every single room individually.
Painstaking detail.
Okay. Your robots
Yes.
basically scatter to all ends of the place. And you get little reports back if you can give me a perception on this.
Now,
Because
I was
time
riding
saving.
a robot, wasn't I?
I-
I can't remember.
No.
I think it was just old and cantankerous. Didn't want to walk anymore.
okay.
You've tasked two of them to carry around
Yes.
like a
You've
rickshaw.
assembled them into a moving fainting lounge.
Yes. Oh my god, that's amazing.
You're basically like hedonism bot, but not actually part of the chair.
And no hedonism.
But
Carry me like one of your French girls.
steadily heading into becoming part of the chair. Yeah, roll me
More
perception.
fondue.
I've rolled a 3. Surely have good perception though. Got him.
Wizard.
7.
Okay. Even over the time that you've been dealing with this circle, like every time that these robot minions try and communicate back with you, it's just like it takes you a little bit to sort of like focus
Whoa,
in
whoa.
on a
One at a
particular
time, boys
It's a bit
and
like that.
girls.
It is.
One
It is
at a time.
it's like listening to 50 dial-up modems all screeching at you simultaneously and trying to work out what that
paradise.
particular one over there is trying to tell you. And this one here, you basically just hear like little pockets of contact coming into you. Like, you'll hear screeching for ones that you sent over towards the main gates, and it's like back at you. And then all of a sudden, the same sort of sounds coming from another group. This is, again, it's just like it's not a language you understand, but sometimes when you can really sort of like focus in on it, you can work out the intent of the communication. But with a 3 plus whatever you end up with,
7, thank you
7.
very much.
yeah, you're not getting much this time round. You're getting probably a little bit of a headache.
Shh. Everyone's just going to talk a little bit slower, a little bit louder. My hearing's starting to go, even my brain hearing.
I just realised what sound I'm thinking of. That'll be it's a helper bot from Venture Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sound, but coming from 50 of them all simultaneously.
Inside your head.
Yeah,
Seems-
because it's not a hearing thing. It is noise inside your own brain.
The neural network.
It's happening again.
You two. While Sven is controlling his minions, if you can roll me perception checks as far as it goes for the map and the general surrounds.
Ooh.
19.
19.
9.
I
Got a 9.
So,
9.
Heston, was it?
Heston Blumenthal, yes.
Heston is focusing down on this on the map, and just every now and then there's like a little section of it just like flickers or shimmers, and then just settles back into its regular line, almost like something disturbed, like the line of light hitting the table.
Do we know what that section is? Someone would be.
Well, it will happen in one area, and then
It's
it'll
moving
stop,
around
and then
there.
it'll happen in another little area. Roll insight.
Oh, bugger. 9?
9.
9?
If that's total, including your insight.
9.
So I get 9.
9 is 15.
You don't sort of discern any sort of pattern to it. It seems to be scattered around. The most recent one you saw was probably near towards the tower from the previous session.
Old guy. Table's broken.
Shade. You looking at the map. You get bored and just start looking around the rest of the room. That whole like window, we're talking like it's like 20 foot wide, about 4 or 5 foot high, that looks over into a darkened chamber, which is where you guys found the robots. You glance over there and like it's still dark. And then Your attention's drawn. Ooh, bless you.
Gesundheit. You only get one.
It's the power of threes. You look over to there was a counting up number up on the wall. It was there from day one. You guys have established it was there. I believe first time you saw it, I think it had like the number 3 on it. The second time you saw it, it had the number 600. This time it says 118625.
Number's getting bigger.
That's the kill count for the dungeon.
I'm going to try something.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to concentrate for 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
And activate my primeval awareness.
Uh-huh.
Sense whether the following type of creatures are present within 1 mile of you.
Primeval?
It says aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Alright, run through that list again.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, undead.
Is it all of them, or are you're supposed to choose one?
I don't know, man. I didn't make this character.
Okay.
All of them it is.
I'm okay with that.
Because it's no.
Yeah, it's no,
Oh.
which is interesting
Oh.
because you know
There's elementals.
there's an electric elemental that is inside the power station. Like,
Oh.
you know that was something that you've seen. You were there. You helped kite that into the space. And you don't sense it with your ability.
I don't like this. I'm imagining it's quite weird when he talks because he's got the gravelly, rumbly voice, but he's a tiny little man. I'm also picturing he's maybe got the, like in like the Arrow TV show where instead of a mask he's just got the black painted across his eyes.
Yep.
Like that.
James asked me something before, so I was going to assume like you said, the table's broken.
Table's broken.
I've got the robot
And
chilling
apparently
here.
something's blocking his signal as well.
What?
I slapped the top of the table
Everyone's
to try and
speaking
fix
at
it.
once.
Sorry?
I slapped the top of the table to try and fix it.
You do that, and
Non-robot arm.
are you concentrating on this now? Or
Well, he's yelling and getting my attention. Like, I'm supposed to look at him. Yeah.
okay. All 3 of you, give me another perception roll, specifically focusing on the table.
Oh boy,
and the
that's
map.
where I'm a Viking.
I got 18.
18,
I'm getting still getting better.
15.
15.
12.
Okay.
No, sorry, 13. Oh, that's gonna make it.
You might.
You all do see like the same sort of like scatterings of like this line drawn image in spots. A couple of them sort of trigger sort of between the power room and the tower room. You see there's a couple of like zzz, zzz, these disturbances of the map projection. And Sven, you get a report
I was
back
going
in
to ask for my robots.
from a collection of your robots.
Robot 26B.
That's Charlie.
Roll me
No.
a perception again.
19.
This time you can you get the sensation that because I think you send. I figure you're going to send them off in a buddy system. Like they don't go off by themselves; they go off in pairs.
Well, let's go marching 2 by 2. That makes sense.
Yep.
How the fuck do I have a -3 charisma? What does that even mean? All right, sorry. I just noticed that on this character sheet.
I mean, I thought you'd be playing it this whole
That
time.
means a lot of posting on Reddit.
You have a really bad rating on Uber.
I have a charisma score of 5. Does that mean you can't talk?
No one listens when you talk.
You can. You probably shouldn't. Fuck y'all.
Probably like eat with your mouth open, like slurp soup while you're talking.
This guy's not as cool as I thought.
You
he
are
was.
a incredible close talker.
Which is weird considering how little he is. He has to like climb up on people to get right in their
Yeah,
face.
that's
He does.
that's a charisma score of 5.
I am the knight.
Literally clawing your way
Do
up
you
their
mind?
fronts. And
This is really bad for my back.
Yeah, you get them a pair of them sort of reporting back saying they've seen something in the walls.
My robots are seeing things on the walls, apparently.
Game over, man. Game over.
The goddamn wall.
which walls?
Yeah, they're reporting. This is a group that you sent down towards the power station,
The power station.
which
Damn.
lines up with one of the
Flickers.
blips and flickers that you've been seeing within the map surface.
Shade cocks an arrow in his longbow. It's like, let's go fucking kill them.
Alright, just back off a little bit.
If you want to talk, you don't have to be right up my fucking ass.
I don't have Tic Tacs in my inventory either. That might give you a...
I got a +5 stealth.
So he's gonna be a close talker. Yeah, not gonna know he's there. Until he's like,
Oh, oh
he's like, hello.
the halitosis, though.
Right.
This isn't including... Okay.
What?
That's not including proficiency bonus on these scores.
This is that old.
What is it?
Mine's including
Looks
proficiency.
like mine is. I think. Why do I have intimidation? Nice!
Oh, wait, no, it is. I'm just...
Yeah.
I can't. Look. No. I'm just dumb. And I'm not used to a 3rd level character, and these scores are fucking low, Ryan.
Yeah, they're real low.
We should level these guys up.
Yeah, they're fine.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe next year.
Alright.
Maybe next year. That's not that far away now at this point.
Okay, the year after.
We'll level these up in 2023.
4 more years. 4 more
Oh,
years. Alright. Making your way there, what's your marching order?
I'll go first.
Yep. Oh, Captain fucking Protection.
I got a shield.
Yeah.
I'll be
you're-
fine.
You're protected.
I think he's a 2nd lieutenant protection, but okay.
Shield up.
I'll stand in the middle.
Stay in the middle.
Well, I guess I'm going in the back then. Is what's her face with us as well?
You know what?
She's dead.
Roll me wisdom.
17.
You had this niggling sensation that there was someone else there.
That's racist.
That, like, you feel like there was a 4th. But there's no 4th. There's no one else here.
Interesting.
I don't like this at all.
Like, you
I don't like this one
you
bit.
get this just genuine feeling like there was a 4th person there, but you cannot think of what they looked like, whether they had a name, or even at any. You can't nail down any time when you interacted with them. You just feel an absence.
Shakes
And
his
then
head.
just shake it off.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't
What's
worry about it.
fine?
Everything's fine.
No, it's
It's-
not. We're trapped here and we can't get out.
Yeah, you're right. This is fucked. Let's blow this place up. Start breaking down the walls.
Be my guest.
All right. So marching order is 1, 2, 3.
3.
3. Just 3. I don't know why I wrote 6.
What?
Only just 3. He's very close to Goida.
I just love the number 6. I just go for the total recall thing. Kind of the reverse of that, though. All right.
Marching down.
Marching down.
Shield up.
Okay, you're sort of what shield up and your
Yeah, that's
shield
something weird ahead.
it sort of
Arms open
pops up. Your arm opens up, and this shield sort of rolls out of it, and then clinks into like a. Solid,
We've done this
solid
once
shape.
before.
It's a fun little shape.
I've got the ability to tinker here. I imagine while we've been waiting around before, I have assembled a device that produces a miniature flame, which you can use to light a candle, torch, or campfire. It's a Zippo lighter, and he's now nervously flicking a Zippo lighter on and off.
Nice. All right, cool. Heston, can you roll me perception as you march forward?
Sure. 22.
Oh boy. Okay. As you're heading towards the power station, the pathway sort of forks off. The left hand path goes off towards that tower room, and you feel like you see something shift within some of the shadow space between two of the lighting pieces along the wall.
Hold up.
And
Can
then,
I
Yeah,
go towards it?
sure can. What are you doing?
Investigating?
Roll it.
Investigate.
15?
15. You look at this bit of wall that you
is
saw, and
odd.
you swear you saw something
I've seen this wall
move.
before.
And you put your hand against it. You're dwarven with stone.
Yeah, I have
Stone
stone
knowledge.
cunning.
You're sort of looking at it and tapping your hand against
Yeah.
it. You're like, that's
Wrapping it.
solid stone. That shouldn't move.
What's the lighting like in this
Something
area?
should be in that.
There is evenly spaced long crystals, probably about
Okay, so
about
it's
3 foot long.
It's well lit.
Yeah, well,
What are the crystals sitting
Oh, so
in?
there's a
so
What are the crystals sitting in?
just sort of recess into the wall. I know you're going for the whole sconce thing, but
Why must you deny me these things?
I can't.
No
finish
sconce.
it. Sconce.
Oh, you said it.
Don't go to sleep yet.
There has to be a
I had a
sconce
refractory
Good times.
No, it's about every sort of 10 meters. There's an inset into the wall, which has got about a meter long
Just making sure I can
crystal
say
that
that's all.
sort of lights up, and then sort of it dims down as the light dies down, and then you start moving into the light of the next one. It's got a real sort of alien movie sort of long corridor feel. There's just broken up sections of darkness with a fluorescent tube.
I'm waiting. Oh wait, I'm not going to say it out loud. Never mind. Moving on. I'm not trying to get ahead of you and predict the thing that you're going to do next. So I'm not going to say it out loud. It's okay. I'll shut my mouth. I'll just shut my fucking mouth.
I kind of want to know what you're going to say now.
Like, we're looking down in the dark corridor and we see the lights going off into the distance, and they just start popping out one by one coming towards us, like in a movie.
There's a little bit like Event Horizon-ish, and then yeah. Okay. As you're sort of
That's weird.
got your hand against the stonework,
Yeah.
you're that is solid,
Solid
but you
stone.
can guarantee you saw it move and warp not 5 seconds ago. Hit it.
It's solid.
What do your
If all three of you can roll me wisdom
dwarf eyes
saves.
see?
Wisdom saves.
Yes, please.
Is this magic?
No.
Is this poison?
No.
Because I have advantage against magic.
It is not magic.
Sounds like it's magic.
Oh god, wisdom.
I rolled a 20 anyway.
9?
9.
I rolled a natural one. However,
23.
that's all I've got.
As a halfling.
However, I'm fucked.
However,
I have
shit.
wisdom is my best saving throw, but nothing's off the natural one.
Are you a halfling?
No,
Do you want to pretend you're a halfling?
native. I'm a meat popsicle. Yes, I will pretend I am a halfling.
A meat popsicle.
Nice.
That's 2 ones.
Yeah, so we all try. That means advantage.
Okay. You hear, just over the top of your, just behind your left ear, just this Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Can't you hear that?
And you sort of look over your shoulder, and Shade is awkwardly close behind you.
What?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Hear what?
You heard nothing.
Wait.
I
a 9.
heard nothing.
I had a 9. Did I have effect? Okay.
What
What are you on about?
Thought I heard someone say hello. Just like adjust my circle a little bit.
It's definitely nothing like you've heard from your robot friends.
Oh no. Adjust it anyway.
Pay attention. There's something in the walls.
Yes, I know, I heard it.
No.
You do hear a report from your robot, sir.
Quiet, the robots are talking.
Everything's talking.
Yeah. I don't know what to believe in anymore.
You got a lot of voices going on in your head, and it's getting a bit crowded. Yeah, you hear like another voice from one of your robot partners, buddies, saying they see something, and it's moving down the corridor towards the central chamber.
Robots are reporting that something's moving towards the central chamber.
Yours is the communications
From where?
captain in fucking Star Trek.
I am the communications captain.
Fuck
from
off.
Star Trek.
Communications officer is the word I was looking for.
You just repeat what the computer says.
I do repeat what the computer says.
Where's it coming from?
Where's it coming from?
It was it was genuinely one of the best gags in Galaxy.
It's so good.
It was, that was amongst many, because that movie was genuinely good.
Or like, now what robots do...
He's even forgotten what he's doing. Come on.
They've just reported where they're coming from, so I wouldn't have a clue where...
They're coming from towards the main doors, and they're following whatever they're seeing is moving along the wall.
Do I know where the robots are? No, that's it.
You basically get them, like, they're chirping in, like, status reports, essentially.
No, all I can tell you is where they've reported for the first time. Which will be whatever room they were in when they reported it.
Coming down a hallway, essentially.
Coming down a hallway into the main room.
Head
Which
towards
is basically
the
heading
main room.
back where you guys came from.
And back to the main room if it's heading that way.
Sure.
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 Stop!
I look suspiciously at the wall.
Back a little. Stop scaring me!
I look suspiciously at the wall before we leave.
I'm an old man, I got a heart condition.
Roll me a perception.
I'm assuming I'm an old man. I'd be fine, like, you're
Does it
22.
look suspiciously
Oh no.
back at me?
You're a smoker.
12.
12.
It's a hell of a drug.
As you're sort of like giving one last glance at that space there, you see like part of the wall sort of like deform and like push outwards.
Shit.
And rock, don't do that.
Nope.
But like it pushes outwards like there's
This is
something
bad
pushing,
stone.
like there's something pushing on the other side of
Like
cloth.
a ghost.
And like it pushes outwards and
Yoinks!
like tries to like it's like a rounded shape.
Am I
But yeah,
close to it? No. I've moved a
maybe
bit too far.
about 10 feet.
I can't hit that with my hammer.
You can
Can I try and hit it with my hammer?
take a step towards it and try and hit it.
Can I try and take a step towards it and hit it?
Sure.
Fucking hit it.
I'm gonna smack it. Nope.
Nope.
That's an 8.
You basically take a swing at this thing, and as you do, like you take this, like you telegraph this attack
Oh, yeah.
by like fucking
I'm gonna swing high left!
just like that. And this
Don't
thing
think
just like
I'm subtle.
pulls back into the wall, and the wall just like flattens back out again.
Oh, that's
As-
cheating.
As your mace, was it Warhammer?
Warhammer.
Warhammer just like flies past in the space where it was.
What are
That's
you,
cheating.
What are you doing?
What was moving?
Makes sense, it is talking to me, so story checks out so far.
You're all fucking crazy.
Would you stop doing that?
Like you were pointing out that one little slight character flaw of low charisma. Just stop fucking
fucking talking. Came up with a character voice and everything.
It's great. I just love the. I love it so much.
I love about that Christmas set. You wouldn't know what. Like, oh, what are they angry about all the time? Just that
These people are so rude.
the oblivious, yeah.
What are you doing?
Find your robots. Find what they got.
Then back to the main room, I guess.
Heading back to the main room.
Let's go have a gander.
I've only got little legs.
Same.
Repeating the same marching order back, or
Yeah. Rocking and rolling.
all right.
Back to the main room we're going.
As you're traveling, give me wisdom saves again.
Oh,
the
not
three of you.
again. Getting better.
20, not natural. Unnaturally 20.
11.
Also 11.
11.
Who's got the lower score out of you two?
Well, I have +6 wisdom saving throw.
I got a +3 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Shade,
Hi.
you hear just sort of like just over your right shoulder as you're traveling along. It's like who are you?
Do.
Shade will spin around, point his bow in the direction where the voice was coming from, and yell, "Reveal yourself!"
Roll perception.
19.
19. You see nothing.
You're hearing it too.
I don't know what I heard.
I hate ghosts.
Ghosts. Okay. You guys make it to the central chamber. The your robot patrol that was following this thing meet you at that spot at the same time, and they sort of look around, and then sort of look at you, and just in that same sort of robotic beeping and whining sort of report, was like, there was something, and now there is nothing.
There is nothing. Well, this is a haunted house.
Is the table still doing the thing?
Yeah. If you want to roll perception.
Not really. 12. 12?
If anything, it seems to be doing it more.
Still concentrating around the power plant?
It's getting more and more activity around sort of the power plant tower area. Like there's more
Yeah.
stuff happening around there, but there are elements of it happening all around the entire base.
I say, we make for the power plant and not let ourselves get distracted by stupid robots or ghost voices anymore.
Hey,
We just fucking run there.
they're not stupid.
Well, they brought us back here for no reason.
We saw the thing on the map. Perfectly good reason.
The thing on the map was there when we were here before.
But we didn't know that until the robots said we should come back here.
It's worth checking. Back we go. Come on.
Stupid robots. Stupid ghost voices.
You can kill the robots later. Come on.
I'll bring Robot Patrol with me, and I'll have one of them carry me.
Shade, as you guys are heading off,
Hello.
and you're
Hello, Governor.
Hello.
since I'm assuming you're going to say marching order.
Yeah, and I'm being carried by a robot this time.
Okay.
Hey,
You
well,
glance
been
back
a
over
lot
your
of
shoulder
robots.
again because, well, last time you guys changed direction, you heard a voice, and you catch that number on the wall, and this time it's displaying 118647.
I don't know what that means.
Gone up 22.
It's probably
And,
bad.
and while you're looking at it, it ticks over again, just over one more number.
Does it normally tick that fast? Or is it ticking at?
Well, that's what you've noticed.
Numbers going up.
It's always going up.
But has it gone up that fast before? We've been here for a bit, but we've noticed.
Well, it started on 3.
Yeah, but I don't know how long we've been here for overall. But is it going like? Does it go up like randomly, or does it go up like it's picking up speed?
Roll intelligence on this one.
Roll maths.
Pretty much.
17.
17. It's definitely always
It's
counting
definitely-
up. It seems like... Sorry, what?
I was going to do the repeat thing.
You've... Roll a wisdom save for me as well.
Oh dang it! Suck shit.
Alright. You-
23.
You start thinking about it and you're like, it's definitely been ticking up steadily. But you can't think of how long it's been between ticks. Like, you know it's even. But you cannot get any sense of how much time has passed between the last time it happened, last time it ticked up, and you noticed it, and the next time. Like, for all you're concerned, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 16 days, you don't know. You can't, you have no sense of time.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
Because I'm not used to playing a wizard. I've also realised I got. Can I assume that at some point I've cast detect magic on the console in the middle and
You can do it now.
that stuff? Okay, cool. I'll do it now. I cast detect magics.
Okay. There is...
Should I at the wall as well? Oh,
Wall's not moving yet.
what do you mean yet? What's it supposed to do?
There is no magic in that. Like, nothing seems to be pinging magic.
Some sort of fancy technology. So nothing in the room is picking up magic at all? 'Cause I think
Nope.
you just kind of bring it across, kind of, then focus.
You,
is that how it
basically,
works?
you,
That's
you,
right.
you can see anything, I think, within 30 feet that's not blocked off.
Something
By a-
seems to be blocking us, though.
Would I get that if it's either, like, I guess, like, extrapolate for that, would I get if it's, like, not working or there's, like, a block, or just go, nothing's here?
It wouldn't establish that there was magic there.
Cool.
And yeah, you look around the room and nothing appears to be pinging magic whatsoever.
Cool, cool. Let's keep going to where the disturbance is.
No more voices or robots. We're doing this.
Yeah, with the robots.
Back to the power plant.
Okay.
To the power plant! Da-na-na-na.
Alright. Moving along.
You were doing
Wisdom
you
save.
were doing the da-na-na-na. Yeah, I love that thing.
Thank you.
As you guys are making your way to the power plant and tower chambers, wisdom saves again for the group.
Again with the fucking wisdom saves.
3.
21.
I got a 18.
Heston,
Hi.
your turn.
Blumenthal.
You are walking along and you feel...
I feel like it's a light jog.
Okay. Light jog.
I'm running.
And you feel
legs,
like
different legs.
something grabs you by the ankle.
I whip around.
And as you whip around, like, you look down towards the ground, towards your feet, and you don't see anything.
Fuck off. I keep running.
Hey, Ryan. I hate this.
Why?
I hate this place. I hate it.
Fucking haunted stone.
I hate this place. It's a ghost place. I don't like it.
Piss off, ghost.
Piss off, goose.
I was waiting for the first person to do that, and I thought it was going to be me.
You still haven't seen that movie.
I know, but I know that quote. You're not allowed to quote that movie. You've seen it.
You should see it. It's good.
I should
it's a good
see it.
movie.
I've just got a couple other Marvel ones to
No,
up on between.
fuck all the rest and just watch that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Disney Plus now.
I know. You had Stan.
Oh yeah.
You've always had the ability to watch it for a very long time. It's like Deep Space Nine all over
You just
again.
haven't.
I had his copy, his Blu-ray copy for like 600 years.
600 years!
Ryan don't watch nothing.
Ryan watches a select few things repeatedly.
The 100 Years' War was going on when I lent you that Blu-ray.
Which one?
The one with the...
He's forgotten. Amnesia.
Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Alright,
But same.
moving on.
Yeah.
Yep. You move
Fuck
on.
the ghosts.
You move on with a quick pace.
We're now going through a hallway thing, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm gonna see how the spell works.
Uh-huh.
Because I remembered I'm a wizard now.
Uh-huh.
So now like, I want to cast all these spells.
Right.
This is very exciting.
I'm excited.
Me too. Ba, 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 ba. I'm going to cast Alarm behind us. And I'm going to designate that us and Roberts don't set it off.
Okay. Cool. Wizard. Important whiz-biz.
Diddle-a-dit, diddle-a-dit, diddle-a-dit.
I'm looking what my spells do.
Okay. Cool. So you've basically put an alarm spell down behind you.
Just in
and-
case something triggers behind us.
Yep. Moving on. You guys are at the junction where, heading right goes to the power. Left
I do
goes-
not look down the corridor.
Which one are you going to?
The power station.
Power station? Okay.
Oh,
You
no,
head into that space there
No more distractions.
and sort of pulled between those two transformer things is basically this lightning formed into a humanoid shape. But you can
Again.
it's still it's one of the ones that you've fed into there. It's sort of pinned between it and like it's being pulled towards it. Like its arms are pulled out in like a kind of like the
Rack.
Vitruvian Man sort of look. It's got like arms pulled out, legs pulled. Basically, it feels like it looks like it's being stretched between those two towers. Right.
I just remembered something I heard the other day. It was like a kid was asking their parents about like, what city is it that has that giant statue of a guy T-posing on the top of a hill?
Oh, is that
Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's Rio de Janeiro?
yeah.
Okay.
The T-posing
The
guy
T-posing guy.
I was
on
going.
the hill.
Did they mean like the big Jesus thing, or
The Jesus thing.
Yeah. T-posing guy.
T-posing guy. He T-posed for our sins.
It's the new plank.
He T-posed for our sins, Ryan!
Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad.
It's bad, right?
That's real bad. Okay. So yeah, you finally see this elemental sort of like
T-posed for our sins.
T-pose
Yeah.
for your power. And
T-pose to facilitate our sins.
I haven't really done any sins yet.
You might not have.
what he does in the privacy of his own bedchamber is not your business.
Hey,
It's between him
I'm
and
part
God.
robot.
as long as you're not hurting anyone, you can say what you
I'm
want.
scandalized right now.
What else? This thing can turn into a shield. What else can it turn into? Probably just a shield. Butt stuff.
Sonic screwdriver.
I was trying to do a Bob's Burgers thing. that was my Tina Belcher.
I thought I loved Tina. She's the best. I don't think she's meant to be the best one of the three kids, but I think she's the best one of the three kids.
They're all good. They're all so good. They're all so good.
I'm gonna watch more Bob's Burgers.
It's so
They're
good.
perfect. They're all perfect.
All right.
T-pose for our sins.
T-pose for your sins. T-pain.
Mr. T.
Have we got another one?
No, let's
see.
just move on.
I care now.
Father!
All right. Looking around the room. Perception rolls.
Perception
rolls.
Ugh.
21.
21.
8.
8.
I've got a pretty nice looking robot. 7, I think.
Oh boy.
That's America's robot ass.
8.
Okay. You're looking around the room, and aside from lightning elemental stuck between things, you don't see anything amiss.
Bugger.
Then what was the point of these perception rolls?
Is he normally like that?
What?
Is he normally like that?
Who?
What?
Lightning Elemental. Is he normally
Yeah,
like that?
that checks out.
That's how it's
Oh,
been.
okay.
How it's been the whole time.
You seen any ghosts? I'm asking Lightning Elemental.
It's not really in a talking mood. It's basically being harvested for its power.
As long as it's doing anything else.
Okay, Stockholm Syndrome hasn't set in yet. Keep going.
All right. So you talk at this thing. What languages do you speak?
Dwarvish and Common.
Which do you talk at it in?
Dwarvish?
You sort of see like the face area of this one here sort of morph into like a scowl and a sort of it's glaring at you,
So that's a no.
but it doesn't respond.
That's a no. Okay. Good day.
All three of you. Wisdom saves.
I got 18.
A natural one.
23.
Hi.
Heston.
That's what I get for berating the Lightning Elemental.
This is tense.
You
Suspense
hear
is
a
killing me.
voice. This time it's like right behind your head. It sounds like it's someone whispering
that's
at
Mercury.
the back of your skull.
Ah, Shane, stop doing that.
And this one is like, where are you?
How the fuck do I know?
What? What?
It's asking where I am. I don't know where I am.
You're in the energy generator room. Lightning room.
You tell me where I am.
And there's no response.
Hello? God damn the Wi-Fi here. Signal here.
No bars.
Oh, classic Australian 4G.
So we know where we are.
And yeah, Heston is sort of like looking around, trying talking to
I'd like to
space.
inspect the walls.
Okay,
If there's anything dodgy going on
Yep.
in the walls.
go for it.
Investigate?
Yeah,
13.
13. You start like basically running your hands over this. This room is mostly
I touch
rounded.
everything.
You're basically just like running your hands all along the walls, looking for any sort of pocket, like pock marks.
No, you're in
or-
there.
While you're doing that, you're investigating one section. Can the other two of you please roll me perceptions?
Yes.
15.
15.
11.
As like Heston is like studying this section, you see like this shape, like a ripple, moving along the wall from on his right towards where he's.
Ray
where
of
he is.
Frost.
All right.
Ah!
Is that a save thing or is that a roll thing?
Deborah!
Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
All right, roll it.
Get it? It's like everyone loves Raymond.
I rolled a 1.
All right.
I get it, because everyone loves Ray of Frost.
Deborah!
My dad's grumpy.
My brother's tall.
He's got a really deep voice. I can't do the Ray voice very well. I live next to my parents.
It's making it worse and worse.
I'm sad.
Now it's your turn to ruin it.
I can do that.
All right. What is Heston's AC?
Lol.
What did you roll?
Roll a 1, so I miss everything.
Oh, so
sorry.
it's 19.
Just roll the damage.
It's 19.
I don't know why I asked the AC because that was a dumb question. 'Cause I knew you rolled a 1.
3.
You prick.
So you're sort of like rubbing your hands on there, and then basically like you.
Your speed is also reduced by 10 feet.
It's almost
Till
half my
next day.
speed.
But he's only got 2 of them.
Oh,
no!
No. No. We can't keep doing this.
I'm here for that.
You're pulling your right hand along this,
Yeah.
this thing, and this bolt of like frozen air just like slammed to the back of your hand. So you take the 3 points of damage.
Sorry! There was something moving towards you.
But you're looking at this, and then you sort of pan your head around side to the right because that's, and you see this. It's like a wave, like a wave ripple moving along the thing towards you. What do you do?
Do I have time to draw a warhammer? Because I'm assuming I would put it away from touching the...
What is for like, don't you have an actual Warhammer?
I mean, I do, but... I'm trying to get creative here, okay?
We're doing things with words today. It's great. This is Words with Friends.
Friends.
Look, I'm
Words
trying
with
to get in touch with my creative side, okay?
Guys, you're in my house.
My anger management guy thought it would be good for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
How's it going? Because your first thing was, I want to hit it with a hammer.
And I'm again trying to hit it with a hammer.
All right.
There's like time to draw the hammer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cool. And now I miss spectacularly. 13.
You connect.
Yeah. With a wall.
With a wall. It is you. You hit the wall there, and you basically push this ripple effect to the point where it's like flat and just becomes the flat wall section again. And the point where you hit it basically divides that ripple into 2 that just start moving. Like one starts arcing upwards, one starts moving downwards towards the floor. Basically coming towards your space.
You've made it worse! There's 2 of them!
Come on, fight like a man.
The 2 sort of like swirl. One like loops down like that. The other one loops up to the point where they're basically like parallel with each other. Like these 2 circles. And then it's the whole section of the wall just starts like moving outwards and the 2 points there stay in place for a little bit until they're sort of sunken and like the whole area is sort of like pulled up around them. Then they start pulling out, and you can see the shape of a face pulling out of the wall.
Bloody time.
I shoot an arrow at the face.
Robert.
B- 19.
19. Okay. Your arrow hits, or basically a nice clean shot, like right in the middle of the forehead, and just
Betwixt the face.
and it is a bolt hitting stone. It like clits. It hits and
Dr. Freud, table for 2.
just gonna put an edit point in there.
Yep.
It hits and
Not clits.
Not fine. There's not going to be an edited out then. What I was going to say is it hits and chips the stonework a little bit.
A gas pours out, filling the room, killing us instantly.
Hallelujah.
This
You want me to
face
roll?
sort of-
You want me to roll damage?
Sure.
It's 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
This thing sort of like still keeps moving forwards. As you can see, like the chip mark. Chip. The word I was trying to say before didn't work very successfully.
Not clear.
No. I think we've worked that word enough now. I think we can move on to other areas. Yeah?
All right, buy me a drink first. Jesus.
The whole
Like a sex thing is what I was.
This is
That's
sex
what I was
thing.
getting at. Yeah.
Now that as a sort of face pushes out from the wall, you can see sort of like there's no sort of definition of like hair or anything. It looks bald. It looks like a face made out of stone. It's a face pushing out of stone.
Like if you had a stone that had a face on it,
Yeah, some sort of stone face.
like with like eyes and a nose and
Yeah.
maybe like other bits that are on the faces, but
face stuff.
but like on
But
stone.
things like little details like the nose shape is all there, but there's no sort of nostrils. Like those have
Noses usually have nostrils.
There's defined lips, and you can tell that they're sort of slightly open, but there's no cavity within the mouth.
How does it
How
breathe?
much is it extruded out of the wall?
At this point, about 3 or 4 foot.
A headlock.
The whole thing it's not completely out. It's like basically just like the front part of the face is bulging out of the wall. The whole thing is about 6 foot high, and it's just a face and head.
Well,
This time, you all hear a voice inside your head. No wisdom saves necessary.
Can I fail it
And
anyway?
it sounds...
you can fail whatever you like, James.
Foul upwards, downwards, whichever way you like, buddy. You all hear a voice, and it feels like it's talking inside your own skulls.
Oh, that happens a lot to me these days.
And it's just... Who are you?
It's a damn
Where
good question.
are you?
So we've been trying to
And
find out.
the stone face in front of you is just like the lips are sort of mouthing along with the sound, but the mouth doesn't open up enough to sort of like see like any sort of internal cavity.
Well, my name's Sven, and I don't know where we are. Do you know where we are?
Where are you?
I boop his nose, right here. Boop.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh no. Nice! 25.
You boop the nose.
As soon as you sort of
Roll
touch
the
against you touch against the nose, you feel like this sensation like there is a presence inside your brain trying to pull any element of knowledge from inside your head, who you are, where you are, but you manage to resist, and it feels like it just like pulls back away, almost like a kind of like an octopus leaving prey behind after it's been attacked. It just feel like at first like, you were engulfed, and then it like pulls away, and you just feel like tendrils of its presence towards the very end, and then they just sort of like pull away.
You should not go to the beach ever again.
Me or
Well, why would you know what that feels like?
who
Choice.
said
By choice.
who said anything about that, and who said anything about not being allowed to go back to Aqua ever again?
Oh no. Oh no, he sleeps with the fishies. I get it.
I thought you said he was dead.
No, I said no.
That's the best joke in The Simpsons, I swear. That's got a lot of really good jokes, and that was one of the best ones.
Spoiler alert, my friends. Don't touch it. Or do, I guess. I'm not really the boss of you, but I wouldn't
touch
recommend
it.
it.
You actually touch it?
Yes.
Alright, roll a wisdom save.
Oh. 20. I wanted to pull the knowledge out of my brain.
Okay. You again, so you have a similar sort of sensation as I described for Sven. You feel this probing in your mind, looking for details of who you are and where you are. You, as you're doing it, basically anytime it probes near a memory or a thought, you sort of see vision of it in your mind's eye, so to speak. You see the three of you around a table. You see the sort of foggy form of a fourth,
Dun, dun, dun.
but then that fades. And then your own mental faculties sort of kick back in again, and you're like, no, this is my mind. And this presence
faculties
fades from your mind again. Again, it feels like it's trying to grip on and hang on and try and grab what it can, but it's pulled away by your own sort of sheer force of will.
It's cool.
Maybe this is why we can't remember things.
Oh, that makes sense.
Smash it.
Are you the reason why we're here? Are you keeping us here?
Who are we? Where are we?
What are you?
Good question.
Lost and confused, mostly.
We're gonna fucking kill you if you don't give us our memories back. And I shoot another arrow at it.
I'm not gonna make you roll.
You wanna
this
end up
time.
like that guy?
Again, you are. It is just like plinks off stone.
Stupid stone.
I smack it with a warhammer again.
It plinks off stone.
Yeah, again, you're hitting a
It
rock
doesn't.
wall with a hammer. It's
And eventually...
well, we proved in the RKRPG that eventually someone with a hammer can just get through a wall.
Use your magic. Use your magic.
I didn't. I hit him instead.
Use better magic.
Oh, okay. How wizards work? So I've got 4 spells here.
Yeah.
I've got 4 slots. I'm assuming I can cast the spells 4 times. Can I cast the same spell multiple times?
You're limited by the number of slots.
Any
It's not like old
combination of the-
3.5 where you had to prepare like 2 copies of Fireball.
That's
and
why I
one
kind of had like,
Yeah.
if I want to cast Fireball, I said like Fireball written there like 15 times. Okay, cool. Can I'll do Detect Magic
Okay.
and see if it's magic.
You have no sensation of magic whatsoever around you.
I mean, I don't like did that spell even work type of thing, or like the same as the room before?
Basically, like anything you look at, you don't sense any magic coming off.
I ain't seeing shit.
We ain't found shit.
Like,
Mhm.
it looks like it's stone.
Yep.
I know stone. Do I have any inklings about what this thing could be if it's stone?
All right.
I get
roll
anything? Do I?
wisdom on this.
Barking up the wrong
Oh,
tree. I
crap.
don't know what to do.
That's cocked. Which is sad because it was a 20. 19.
There is something that's using the stone to form a presence within
Ghosts.
your guys'
It's always
realm,
ghosts.
your guys' space. Like it is currently made of stone
Yeah. Because it's inhabiting the stone.
because it's inhabiting the stone. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it.
Get out here where we can see ya.
Where are you?
That's what we're asking you.
When he's asking that question, with the rooms that were in on the map,
Yeah.
were there like any runes or something like that, like descriptors and that thing that told us where we were? Like the room, like
Like, does the
map.
power plant
Was like
have a name?
Was like a symbol or something? That room, was there a symbol or something?
I think I had like the original, like the tower room. I think it had just like radiating bars off one thing. Basically, very similar like to like a Wi-Fi signal.
But is it
image.
different for the power room? Is it?
The power room, it kind of pretty stereotypical, like electrical.
I will.
It had iconography for rooms that you'd establish what their locations were for.
Cool. I will draw that symbol. Say we are here.
If you don't know where you are, why are you contacting me?
How are we contacting you?
The stone sort of like the whole thing's like shifts like 5 degrees tilt and then back to straight up and down. It's like,
Who are you?
I don't believe you will know my name.
I don't believe that either.
No, that's actually 100% correct. We don't know your name.
We don't know how we contacted you. We didn't try to contact you. Is it something we can switch off?
Hold on. This is Shade. Give me a status report.
Okay. You hear like a chime. And you hear a voice just like echo down all the hallways. Status is, and it's a completely different voice than you've been hearing. Status is base damaged. Contact unestablished. Failsafes in progress.
Describe failsafes.
Query accepted. Failsafes. AI subroutines intended for self-diagnosis and repair.
Describe damage.
Describe damage.
I like it. The fact that you've locked in on what's going on here. I think. Okay. Query accepted. That was the described damage, was it?
Yeah.
Exterior of base. Incredibly damaged. Interior of base. Incredibly damaged. Housing of mind. Damage. Contact with other mind. Disconnected.
Where is the location of mind?
Query accepted. Mind is here.
Play Toto by Africa.
Query accepted.
Back to the rock stone thing. Are you mind?
You guys are basically like looking around like, where the fuck is this voice? What the hell's going on?
Alexa?
look back to look back to the
Hey,
back to the
Google.
wall, and don't say the third one because it's going to fuck up all the recordings. And use the don't do it seriously.
Why'd you say that to
Oh,
Goyda? Look at him. He's gonna explode.
Tom Cruise, Katie Holmes.
No, no. You look back at the wall, and it is just flat surface.
Buggery's gone.
Maybe we should suggest repairs? What should we do to fix it?
Maybe they can open the door.
Yeah.
Open steel door. Open main door. Open all doors.
It's just like bump bump.
Oh.
Which, yeah, you establish as no.
Oh.
Suggest ways to repair internal damage.
And there's this little chime again. It's like, suggestions. Follow guidance of subroutine layout for triage of damages.
Activate subroutine for a triage of damages?
Alright, roll perception.
Oh no.
I got a 20.
Actually did okay.
So 23.
18.
I see all things.
6.
6.
All
You're still
times
saying
and
you-
all spaces.
You do spot this. You feel like you see like the entire everything you see around you is just like shimmer and like vibrate violently for just a microsecond, and then all three of you are in that central chamber room at your various chairs around the table. The map is in the middle of the table.
Holodeck. End program.
The subroutine layout.
It's worth a shot.
I hate these episodes.
Moriarty comes in.
Oh, those ones are okay.
And yeah, the map layout of the base is laid out in front of you.
Is there, like,
Is there an area being
particular- yeah.
triaged?
At this point here, the tower room is basically like blinking light, drawing your attention.
To the tower room.
Tower it is.
Roll perception again.
7.
20.
Also 7.
You almost feel that same sort of sensation again, like the whole area around you just like shimmers, and it's almost like you don't feel any movement, but then you are in
God,
the
if we stay in
tower
the chairs, the chairs teleport.
They teleported us to the chairs.
Yeah, and then the chairs teleported us here.
Maybe we
There
can
is
just teleport
there is-
anywhere.
there is no chairs.
Around the table.
Well, then where you are now, which is
Yeah,
in the
no,
tower
no,
room,
no, I know.
and you're looking at this.
Each time we teleport, we technically die and get cloned again. Oh no!
There's two wolves inside you.
I'm so sorry.
That was
That was such a good.
I'm so sorry for the teleporter malfunction.
Yeah, you're looking at this. We're talking like 100, maybe 150 feet high. Oh, sorry, yard high, like column hollowed out of stone, and inside that there is a radio tower for the short of any other description. It is metallic. It's got the ladders up there and the various stages that you guys have wired back up again, and you just see like blinking lights running up.
Damage report on tower?
And there's a ding ding.
It's a good noise.
It was a good
Query
noise.
query accepted. Radio communications undamaged. Repairs completed. Connection with other mind and minds unestablished.
Try IP address.
Well, it might mean the other mines have been compromised.
That's true.
Reactivate tower?
Bump bump. Tower already activated.
Can we turn it
Can
off
we
and on
freeze-
again?
I mean,
Are you getting any signal from the other mines whatsoever?
Ding. Query accepted. Anomalous contact reached.
Call it in.
Compose message to next mind. Send nudes.
I'm enjoying this session, by the way, guys. Guys, I'm enjoying it.
Any response?
No. At no point did I think that was a serious request. Bump bump.
Send a
Fine.
message.
I feel like the mine's used to it by now.
Hello? Help?
Ding ding. Message sent.
Help. Nice. Hello. Then help.
Status report outside conditions.
Ding. Dink.
No.
Dink.
That seems bad. Maybe we should stay inside.
Where are you?
Is that the war thing again, like we had before?
No, this time that wall voice that you heard inside your head is coming through whatever sound effect that your contact was making.
We're in the tower.
I already told you this. I still don't know.
What?
We don't know how we're contacting you.
Actually,
Are you mind?
that's an interesting question. Computer thing, sorry. Says, what's our location? Like in a geographical sense rather than like a room sense type thing. Where's this facility located?
You hear this sort of like, you hear that chime, but it's fragmented this time. It's just like, it pings.
The other thing's interfering.
Pings. Location. Earth.
that's a start.
That is a start. That is good to know.
Scandinavian Peninsula.
Bloody scanties.
I can't remember the name of the mountains that I had said before.
I don't
West
believe
Virginia.
you've said mountains before on the Scandinavian peninsula.
Ron says it all the time. It's like it's one of his well-known
It's been a-
catchphrases.
Your favorite.
Always on about
Scandinavian
mountains, this guy.
It's like,
So the spotted bombs.
Some are filled with gold, some are filled with bombs.
I love that episode so much. I wish I knew which one it was on.
I don't think we're in the gold one.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Scandinavian Peninsula, mountains. I think it said like Blade Mountains or something along those lines. So, no, that's a WoW thing.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hey, that's where we are.
Then it goes down another level of Mjolnir base.
Mjolnir base.
Mjolnir base.
Mjolnir base.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we are. Mjolnir base. Murder.
Yeah. But you hear that sort of chime, like crack again,
Mm-hmm.
and the voice is like, interesting.
Is it? Who are you?
I have a slightly external question now that
Yeah.
you said Mjolnir base. When we've seen the layouts on the things, and there's a tower, does it look like a handle coming off a hammer?
No, it's not really sort of shaped like that.
Okay.
It's it's all sort of it's a sort of a roundish sort of shape to the whole thing. Like it's got a central hub to it, and then it's got essentially like spokes going off in each of the directions, going off to the different wings. One of them of which you're down with the power and tower.
Okay.
Power and tower.
Power and tower.
Power
Pow,
tower.
pow, pow, tower.
Tower power.
Tow, pow, tow, pow, pow, tow, pow,
Pow tow.
tow, pow,
Tow pow.
tow, pow, pow, tow, pow.
You didn't miss much in that time that you were downstairs.
You missed pow tow.
Pow, pow, tow.
Boy!
Nice seeing you, Goida.
And you!
So I know where you are now. I'm intrigued
So wait,
about what I think you are.
what's that?
Before we start answering any more of these questions, like, who or what are you?
I don't believe you are in any position to answer.
I mean, we're not really in a position to do
Hey,
anything.
that's not true. We got one of those answers for you. So, tit for tat. We can fumble our way through this yet.
No quid pro quo.
Oh. But it's okay, I'm not an orange potato.
Confirmed.
But we don't know if we're talking
Query
to the
accepted.
Ukraine, to
You
the
are not.
president of the Ukraine or not.
Oh, it's true.
Are you the president of the Ukraine?
You have to tell me, otherwise it's entrapment.
I'm not doing this bit.
So continue.
Where are you? What are you doing? What are you
Well, I've already asked my question.
I'm sorry,
Mate.
what are you?
We fumbled our way through that thing. You can at least tell us who you are.
Why do you think we're calling you?
How are we calling you? What is any of this?
You wish we were calling
Don't
you.
tip a hand that we don't know anything yet. Oh, what? Too late.
I have my suspicions. I think I know what's going on.
Cool.
That makes one of us.
Do you want to help us out then?
Absolutely not.
Alright then, we're just going to go ahead and keep pressing buttons. Have a good day.
Bye, chat later.
Disconnect.
Send nudes.
Disconnect. Send nudes.
Disconnection not available.
Aw. Hang up on your side. You got to hang up on your side.
First priority is to re-establish connections with minds.
Then do that. What do you need us to do for that to happen?
Send us to mind. No? Okay.
Unknown command.
Eh.
What if it means our minds?
Oh boy! If you could fill a bucket with all your minds combined, you'd have 3 drops in a bucket.
And there's a hole in it.
I don't know why you gotta throw such
Shade.
that.
So you know how the central command room had
You
like
made
that
these
big
fucking
window?
characters.
Had like that big window that overlooked that other room where like all Goida's robots lived.
Yep.
Was there anything else in there? Because if that's what the command room looks over.
All right. You start thinking about that, and the whole space around you sort of shimmers, and then you are all 3 of you standing in front of that window.
I think about
Handy.
the tower room again.
Thanks.
Let's not do that bit.
No, we're doing it.
Oh god, my mind wanders a lot.
I'm now confirming a hypothesis.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Yeah, sure, they'll do.
Are you trying to create some legitimate reason to make Ryan go through this?
Yes.
Good. It's legitimate.
Fine. If
I'm legitimately thinking it. Like,
Okay.
if he just went there like, oh, he didn't say anything, I'm going to go
so, you
think about the tower room.
The 3 of you appear back in the tower room.
Oh god, we moved together.
It's okay, everyone. I'm actually a wizard.
Now I could abuse this,
You could.
and I will.
Think
But
about the...
for now, Central room.
Central room, back in front of the window.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there and you're looking over that
gonna
large,
say, so much
expansive. Yes. It's almost like Ryan's sick of doing the walking around the base.
I mean, we still
And
can.
I'm liking this whole function of the space. Yeah, you're standing in front of this window overlooking this
What else was in
cavernous
there?
room. You can see basically the area where the robots were originally in their ranks. I do remember describing there was a couple of like cylindrical towering. Because this thing here, you look up and you can barely make out that there's even a roof in that space. And for all you know, that may just be the edge of where the light reaches, and it's just darkness
going.
beyond that. You cannot tell. It is a massive space. And yeah, there is a series of like large columns. They're probably a good 20 meters wide each. Yeah.
I'm assuming they don't have doors on them.
No.
Okay.
The central room, does it have... You said about the big steel door?
That's off one of the wings, but
I think of the big steel door.
alright, you three shimmer out of existence and back into the space where this large steel door is.
Open this door.
Access denied.
Override access. Open the fucking door.
Trying to think of the right term.
No.
Just access.
Insufficient access.
What access do we need to open that door?
Query accepted. Outside world will be accessible after mind connections re-established.
What is required to re-establish mind connection?
Other minds to connect back to.
Stupid
Highlight mind on subroutine layout.
You guys shimmer into the back into the central room.
Wasn't ready for that one.
And you just see the whole map just like flashing.
Well, if this whole thing's on mind, bloody hell.
Are more repairs required?
Query accepted. Basic subroutine repairs have been completed. Advanced routine repairs will commence once mind reconnections established.
We're in the mind room. No, it's the whole thing, isn't it?
Whole thing's the mind.
I don't know if I'm being too obscure. I think I might be.
Highlight location of mind connections.
Refine search.
Highlight location of shade mind connection.
Interesting.
You see a blinking light where you would be standing within the in the central chamber, as well as you see a blinking light of where your quarters are.
Alright, well I'm going to go there.
I
that
repeat the
mean
same
we all
question,
port
but
to yours?
Sven.
Same sort of thing. It's
So where I am and where my room was.
I start thinking of bed.
and yeah, you basically like appear in your chambers.
Ah, so that separates us. Oh. Damn.
Oh, gee.
Well, if we wait till all three of us are in the room, establish mind connection.
And you're in your individual chambers?
Yes, well, I'm going to kind of wait for that.
Yep.
You take my memories again.
But
Roll
I'm
me
not
wisdom
going to be
saves.
angry because I'm not going to remember this.
a natural 20.
Natural 20.
What was that?
Wisdom save.
3.
Mighty wisdom! And James.
Unstoppable Oh, jeez. Oh, dear.
I smack it with my hammer.
You guys, the roll with the natural 20s,
I just so cool.
you get this sensation like you are sort of asleep, I guess, for a period of time, but you don't remember lying down, you don't remember actually sleeping, but you feel like time has passed and you have been in some sort of resting state.
Cool. I wish I could
James,
do
you don't
that.
get
at
any
home.
of that sensation. You just feel like you stood there and then
Yeah. Cool.
and then you all appear back in the central chamber.
So that was fun.
This time, that number up on the wall says 979398.
Whoa, that's really much higher.
That's a lot of nuts.
I mean, did anything even happen? Like,
Is
I was
mind
just standing there.
connection established?
Query.
Did you?
Anomalous connection has been purged.
Oh, good.
Nice.
No further contact has been made with other minds.
Open that steel door.
Hypothetical. Could you be the only mind left?
Calculating. Calculations calculation complete. It is 98.9734% chance that base Mjolnir is only remaining mind.
97
Daisy,
point something.
Daisy. There's a 2001 reference.
I'm kind of
got
concerned this might be like a whole like I have no mouth and I want to scream.
I'd be torturing the fuck out of you a lot more if that were the case.
This is
Security protocol in event Mjolnir base only base remaining.
Query accepted. Mjolnir base.
purge all life forms. Oh no!
Stop giving us ideas.
Planet re-origination in progress.
Yeah.
That was a World of Warcraft reference.
Ah. I
It's
did not get that reference.
the whole Alden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brand Bronson. That's I'm channeling that one a little bit. Base Mjolnir as solitary mind will attempt to re-establish connection with collective mind's assets.
Engage.
Engaging.
T. Earl Grey. Hot.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Everyone make
The
death saving throws.
Uh-oh.
the lights in the room all sort of pull up to a higher level.
Ooh.
They're basically like this whole space starts to light up
Hum.
more. You
Uh-oh.
see a light from the from inside the
see a light.
that far chamber, like almost like a pin point light in that God only knows how far distance
Have we just
space,
destroyed the
and it's
world?
like just like blink, like opens up like a single star,
Yeah.
and then it just like grows out to like it's just like the shadow of a distant planet, then expands out and becomes like the size of the moon in the sky, and then just keeps opening wider and wider and wider, just filling that entire space with light. You see one of those large like cylindrical columns pushing up into that space, and there's like opening out like a massive lotus flower.
What have I done?
And that, you see it pushes open to the point where it's basically pushed up over in that through that light hole in that space,
Right up in there.
yeah, right up in there, and opens out like a massive flower, and this thing would be hundreds of feet across.
Impressive.
The underside, you basically just see basically written in runic script, Mjolnir.
Oh, nice branding.
Um,
On point. I actually found out.
You couldn't take one of those from the
and
office.
you hit, the thing sort of stops moving, and you hear like an audible, like loud clunk, and it
Uh-oh.
sort of locks into place.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then you hear ding ding. Asset connections established.
Ooh. Cool.
Launch asset.
I was just thinking that. You have 25 high CBMs.
Status of assets.
Assets will be in range in
What's
3
in
5?
hours.
4. 3.
What's an asset? Maybe this was a good question for earlier.
Asset code name Hammerfall.
Uh-oh.
That sounds bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe we ended the world. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
Maybe I personally ended the world. Who knows?
Nice.
Yeah, asset code name Hammerfall. In range in 3 hours.
Thank you.
What is Hammerfall?
Hammerfall is asset.
What does asset do?
Is asset crude?
Sorry?
Is asset crude?
Oh, as in like people.
CREW.
Asset controlled by Mjolnir base.
Oh, so it's ours. Cool.
What is objective of asset?
To deliver hammer.
What is hammer?
Ordnance.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of ordnance?
Ultimate.
Define mission statement of asset Hammerfall.
Massive destruction.
Open still door. I don't want to go to here anymore.
Projected survival of Mjolnir base in event of Hammerfall.
We're not the target of Hammerfall. That's not a bad question to ask.
Mjolnir base has safety parameters to prevent self-termination via Hammerfall.
Nice.
Thank you.
What is the target of Hammerfall?
Please enter coordinates.
Okay.
Cease current line of inquiry.
Now, hold on.
You just chill up there, okay?
Right. So apparently we can destroy anything we want. Now, if only I could remember what I hated.
I hate myself, but I can't destroy myself.
Are assets able to establish contact with other minds? Do assets have alternative means of establishing contact with other minds?
Assets are slave to minds.
Okay, so
So we control it.
talks one way.
Gotta wait 3 hours.
3 hours.
We wait 3 hours.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
You hear a little...
Play your hand of cards. I have a pan flute. I play my pan flute for 3 hours.
I've got a
I
dice
play
set.
a
I also
play
have
a
a dice set.
eye-tearing pan flute solo for 3 hours.
I have a horn. I want to play with you.
Hey, I
I
also
have a
horn.
-3 performance.
Nice.
We have 2 horns.
Oh boy. This is a bad band makeup.
I rolled a 3 on my performance.
Oh boy.
Hey, I also
It's
have
a-
negative performance.
Fucking hell.
I rolled a 9.
This is a fucking...
I rolled a 2.
Okay, I'm not sure if any of you guys have been going through like the city mall any time during. You've probably seen this. The right outside Woolworths, every now and then there's
Nope.
there's a religious pair of buskers, and they make noise.
Haven't.
It is not music. It is accordion and screeching into microphones, and it is fucking horrendous.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
It's
I've got a
not good.
tambourine.
And I think the only reason they're accepted as buskers is because it's a religious thing
Hell
rather than
yeah.
actual form of art of any moment.
Are they wearing like robes and stuff?
No.
I've seen a lot of like Buddhist
I'm
monks
going to edit
around
this
and
part
stuff.
out.
I've
But
seen a few, yeah.
I've seen a bunch of Buddhist monks around lately, like wearing like red robes and shaved heads
Yeah.
and stuff. Just I hadn't seen them around before, and I've been seeing a lot the last few weeks.
it's not the Christians. It's red robes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
I've seen
I've
them
been seeing
very
my characters for a
occasionally.
very,
but-
very, very long
They went
time.
around a fair bit still.
No, it's
I've-
just
I
a
just
few
haven't.
weeks ago, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
So one the other day.
Anyway, you hear a different sort of chime, but it's Hammerfall asset in range.
In range of target or in range of us?
In range for communications.
Oh.
Is there
Nice.
life support on Hammerfall asset?
Hammerfall asset is unmanned.
Can we be teleported to Hammerfall asset?
And you shimmer, and you are in a completely different space.
We did it. We solved the mountain
we
puzzle.
escaped the mountain puzzle.
Now let's fly away with our giant bomb. What's it look like?
Where are we?
What's
You
going
are
on?
in a sort of a miniature version of the room that you were
Is
in
there a
before.
window? Is there a window?
There is a large window.
What's
Look
out the window?
outside.
You are looking outside this space, and you are looking at a blue-green orb that is drifting serenely below you.
What is it?
It's the eye of a giant. No,
Is it a planet?
it's a planet.
I wouldn't have any context. For that.
It's a hard one to have context for, but yet
Where
you understand
whalers
it.
What are you
on
talking about? The world's
moon.
flat.
But no, you,
Me,
Shade,
Shade.
understand what a planet is.
I understand what a planet is.
Same.
I understand what a planet is.
Stop that.
Fine.
Are you still there, computer? Mind? Interface?
There's a
Do you have a
slight
name?
there's a slight delay, and Mjolnir base.
Mjolnir base, yes, that's it. Hi. This is cool.
What is target of Hammerfall?
Input coordinates.
It's whatever we say it is.
Remember?
What are default coordinates for Hammerfall?
Input coordinates.
I'm not doing anything. You want to?
No, I was
No, no, no.
I mean, I don't have anything planned for this afternoon. You want to fire off a
I don't know.
weaponized satellite?
Kinda.
I kind of do.
Can you put the safety back on?
No. Belay that order.
And you basically just see, like, you are...
If we can hit Melbourne, Sydney and Canberra at the same time, that would solve roughly most of Australia's problems.
You're under the assumption that
Yes,
Australia
I see
still
God.
exists at this point.
Yeah. Oh no. Alright, let's be fair here. Let's hit Queensland and Canberra.
Identify cause of damage to Molnia base.
Calculating. Calculation completed. Damage appears from cataclysmic celestial event.
Do you have details of this cataclysmic celestial event?
Calculating. Nine, 7, 9, 3, 9, 8 days ago.
Ah, that's what it's counting.
We were asleep for a lot of days.
Yep.
Celestial body contact Earth near. Oh, sorry. Contact Earth on area known as Ireland.
Look at the Irish.
Cataclysmic destruction to 85% planet surface.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Connection with mines network severed at day 0.
So we've been there for a very long time.
Yep.
Are we even real?
Oh, what's real anymore?
Oh, it's purgatory. Oh, it's always purgatory.
Oh, it's just a wild
Even
ball.
when it's not purgatory, it's purgatory.
D&D, it's always purgatory.
always purgatory.
What is the location of the closest mind?
Council Mind member Sephir, 43 miles northwest of Myonia base.
Can you get us within range of Sephia?
Asset in range of Sephir
Oh,
in 3 hours.
Who are we? Or what are we?
Designation Sven. Subroutine.
wizard.
Algorithmic coordination.
You're a program.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Designation Shade. Malware and intrusion. Destruction.
I'm a virus scammer.
I'm good, I don't need to know.
Who's he?
Shit.
Designation Heston.
Firewall.
Yeah, pretty much. Protection, killer, controller of the robots.
Oh shit, you're the boss.
No, controller of the...
Controller
fucking-
robots.
Oh good. For a moment there. Whew. Imagine that guy
Charlie
was the
Heston
boss.
program. No, don't.
Please enter administration password.
Admin.
Password.
123 password.
You have entered the incorrect password incorrectly 3 times. Please contact your own network administration.
Is that you? Can you reset that password?
We've done enough for this bit.
3 hours to Sephia.
which you guys are like standing there for a moment, and then it feels like no time's passed at all. But the position you are over the globe has just like changed.
Only slightly, because it was 43 miles north of the base.
Yeah, but rotation wise.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you get the sense of like it feels like it's only been seconds, but you hear the
I mean,
ding
didn't have to power us. for
in
that.
range of Sephia base.
Scan Sephia base.
Scanning. Sephia base non-operational.
Query: if we go to Sephia base, can we still maintain contact with
Well, if
you?
there's no power.
Sephia base non-operational.
If we were to restore operations to Sephia base, would we?
Subroutine identified as subroutine designation Sven, unable to connect with an operational base.
Can you detect any operational bases?
We're probably not even. That's interesting.
Hmm?
So I'm thinking out loud.
Well, you did half your thought out loud.
Yeah, well, let's go. It gets out of characters. It kind of makes sense if we're just like AIs or programs. Of course, we
Yeah.
can't go there because there's nothing for us to go to.
Yeah. Detect
Because-
operational bases
Because we're
on Earth.
nothing. wait, no.
Beyond the range of the holo projectors.
Do we
you
dream of
can't-
electric sheep?
Spark.
We are on the holodeck.
You can't
We
go
are
beyond
the
the range.
holodeck. We
you
are
all
Moriarty.
you all hear a knocking sound. It sounds like a knocking at steel doors echoing through.
Good
Detect
thing we're
source.
not real.
And you guys are now like just instantly back in the central chamber of
No.
the base.
Housekeeping.
What was that knocking?
Hello.
Query accepted. Unknown entity attempting ingress of Mjolnir base.
Can we see?
Oh, is it that thing again?
Hmm?
Is it that bloody thing again from earlier? Probably.
Query accepted.
Is anything
Anomalous contact disestablished.
Oh, okay. That's good, right?
Creatures attempting ingress are terrestrial beings.
Ah, on the outside. Real
And
things.
you guys shimmer and are at the front door. And
At the front door or out the front
On the
door?
inside.
Okay.
and the whole thing's just sort of like, it looks like frost.
We're a random encounter for some adventurers.
It looks like a fogged up window that's had like a section sort of rubbed out of the middle, and you see through the door to the other side.
Oh, that's handy.
Cool.
Very handy.
I can't normally do that.
And on the
Maybe
far
I can.
side, you see this snow-covered valley, and you see little tents like popped up all around the place, and there are people bustling through the area.
I was going to say, that was probably quick, but it was probably like 2,000 days since our last...
I actually have the breakdown of years. But you see people like just jostling around all the place. You see a line of folks with like pickaxes, just like chipping away at rock. And they look like they're like mining at this what looks like to you guys like a glass window, but they are working at what they imagine is stone.
Engage countermeasures. Sorry.
Asset,
Engage countermeasures.
asset hammerfall. Not in range. Safety protocols not allow hammerfall.
Ugh.
This close to the thing.
I was going to say, like, what's the safety? Hammer for, like, oh, dang it. Well, I guess I got him.
While you're still looking through this, you hear
These
like
people.
one of the people that are mining. They sort of like you hear the hit, and it like goes like stonework, and then tong,
Metal.
and then like you see their faces like tung tung tung, and you can't hear what they're saying, but they're like,
away!
but they're like,
We don't want
signaling over, and like you see like a group more come along, and then there's like looking,
Electrify steel door.
Who dares?
what do you do?
I mean, these are people who survived the cataclysm.
Yeah, we should hammerfall them.
Um,
Bring hammerfall in range.
did we go back into the main chambers when we came back from Hammerfall? What was the number on the thing when we came back down?
1358276.
It's a lot higher.
Can you do a quick divide by 367?
You have a phone.
Yeah, but it's
If
over there
you
and I
want to
can't reach
know,
it.
that is 3,721 years and 211 days.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
It's been a while.
I've been digging at
I
this place
didn't
for a
allow for
while.
leap years because I cannot
Oh, leap
try to
years-
do that math.
Leap years are the worst years.
Because then I'd have to work out like every 4 years, but then not some of the any ones that are divisible like 400 or whatever it is.
And look, maybe the Earth's been knocked off its axis a little bit, so it's actually like trimmed a day off here and there.
Yep, sure.
That seems
But
like
yeah,
that could
you're
happen.
looking at nearly 4,000 years since Starfall.
Can you detect how many people are outside? Oh, wait, the cataclysmic event was Starfall? Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the point where the focus is basically where Ireland was.
That wiped out 85%.
Can you teleport us the other side of the door?
Mine does not exist beyond the door.
Because we're nothing.
We can't go out. How many people
we
are
can't leave the
outside?
holodeck.
Can you detect how many people are outside?
Terrestrial bodies numbering at 187.
What is the capacity of Mjolnir base?
As a firewall, you shouldn't want to let these things in.
I think
Or
we
is that
should.
the mount-
I think we should kill them.
That's here's
Capacity
that's
Mjolnir
virus,
base 3.
virus scanner.
Okay, that doesn't work. Nope. They can't get in.
What was the number? Sorry.
There's 187 people out there.
And the actual living capacity of the base is 3.
What is the mission statement of Mjolnir base?
Mjolnir's base's status, mission
statement.
was to maintain counsel with Mind's network in administration of defenses.
Defenses against what?
Cataclysmic events.
Good job, team.
Aggressors.
Aggressors against.
The mines. There's a lot of circular explanations going on here. I'm getting a pattern. It's a round pattern.
Mines were created by coalition of countries for the defense of themselves.
Who wasn't in this coalition? Probably too many. Because what was the main enemy of the coalition? Or the biggest threat?
Designations unknown.
Nice.
Bit of an exposition dumpy, but yeah.
Do we want to maybe talk to the... Now that we know a lot more, talk to the thing that was trying to talk us before? Or was that bad?
The anomalous signal.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was expunged from the system.
Connect to anomalous signal.
Access denied.
All right. Well, fuck you too.
It's fun to say. I know,
Same team, all right.
I know D&D's usually like a little bit more yes and, but this one here, no.
No, I get it. I get it.
No, Ender. No.
No, fuck you.
You guys are still standing in front of this, basically watching this silent movie of what's going on.
Bleed forward 2,000 years. That was...
You see like basically like a group of people like pulling like stonework away. You basically see them pull their hands up and like pull stonework away. Like you could see through the stonework, but once they pulled it away from the door, it became like visible, and they're basically opening up this gap.
Can they
To the door.
Can they open this door from outside?
Ordnance capacity of terrestrial bodies unknown.
Can you establish contact with the terrestrial bodies outside?
Nice.
Attempting. And you see basically like the whole there's this group of people on the outside is just like pulling away, then they're like stop and looking around and like, and you just hear this sort of the voice now. You hear all the sounds on the outside. You hear the wind whistling past the area that they've been digging out. And hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Please state your purpose.
Who's talking?
Turn back now or face destruction.
You see like 3 or 4 of the people that are sort of standing back from the crowd look really fucking nervous at that point. Like a couple of them start backing away and like trying to walk away from this. And
This place isn't for you. Do what my colleague says.
A group of plucky adventurers.
you see like the ones that are sort of like backing away from there, they're sort of part slightly, and there is a older dwarf walking up, and next to him is just like this, well, it's almost the same sort of height as him. There's a white wolf, and he walks up to the door, and there's like, you can see him sort of like hold his hand out and put his hand up against what would be the door, and you can just sort of just see like his hand, like it's like looking like it's pushed against glass. You can see where the impression is, where it's pushed up hard against. It's like,
You are the chosen one. Nah, just kidding.
Just fucking with you.
You don't need to touch the door. Like, please don't.
you see like this. It almost looks like cracking glass. Either side of it is like you see these little spider-like cracks, like spiderweb-like cracks, like spreading out from around his hands, and it is like, and it like spreads out like in like jarring little movements outwards, and then you see his hands just like push through the door and reach through.
At this point, I also summon all the robots.
Oh yeah, they're basically like you coming in. They're forming up behind you like a full thing. And you see that there's like crackling electricity across between like his fingers. All 3 of you can give me Constitution saves.
Oh no. Crap.
Nope.
15?
8.
4.
That's an 8.
You feel like your head is on fire. You feel like, yeah, basically like it is the worst headache you've ever experienced, on top of basically it feels like all your individual hairs are pulling themselves out,
I'll scream, stop it.
and then you pass out.
Oh, I won't scream out, stop it then.
I'm fine though, right?
You succumb. What's your total?
8.
8. You succumb. You see Sven just like freeze up and like holding his head, and then just like splinter away into nothingness.
Oh no, we've been hacked. It's the Russians.
TPK.
And yeah, you feel this crackling from the end of your fingers.
WikiLeaks, they've come for us.
You feel this like fire sensation starting at the edge of your end of your fingers and the edge of your toes, and like building up through your body. And you look down at your hands, and just like the ends of your fingertips are just like crackling away and like disappearing into like these little like fragments of yourself. And there's like, well, it's a little bit like the snap sort of feel, but not dusty. It's more like
Sparky.
more sparky. And then
Except they have to get outside.
Heston,
Hi.
you see Shade just sort of disappear
Yep.
in a puff of sparks.
Yes.
Oh, man.
How do you react before?
No! You, like, just weeping.
At
just
this point, I'm aware
weeping.
we're an algorithm.
Sorry?
At this point, I'm aware we're an algorithm. And where we can probably come back. I assume we can come back. It's been how many years?
Where's the weeping?
What do you
want?
Engage-based defenses? Is there anything? Do they have any ordnance outside the front door that they can fire on these people?
Should have fired Hammerfall while we had the chance.
It won't fire this close to the base.
You hear base compromised, powering down,
Belay.
powering down.
Belay.
Engage Hammerfall!
When Goida disappeared, did the circlet remain? The head thing?
No.
Damn.
And his robots and everything all fade with him.
Oh, okay.
Butts.
You
Butts
basically
indeed.
keep on repeating like belay, belay, and then you feel like the last few times you try and say it is like bruh, yeah, like your tongue is just not there anymore.
Yeah.
But how can you call the police if you have no mouth?
And then you just sort of feel like your whole the inside of your mouth just get like emptier, and then that extends to like the back of your throat, the top of your mouth, and then it feels like your entire head is hollowed out from within.
Can I
And
try to
then
charge towards this person?
your last thought and action is to charge headlong at this person and bring, if you roll me an attack,
17.
you bring your warhammer down on this hand, and you feel it connect, and you feel them sort of like the last thing you see as your essence sort of disperses is them pulling the hand back through the gap they created in the wall, and then darkness.
Finally.
Stupid
And then-
WikiLeaks.
500,000 years later.
The three of you all awake again,
Ah!
That was
and
fast.
you are sitting in your various positions around the central table, and there is a fourth with you.
Nice.
There is a dwarven gentleman sitting at the head of the table. He is looking aged, and he has just got one hand reached out, sitting on the table, just palm down, and you can see the crackling sensation between each of his fingers. And he's like,
You have 3 wishes.
Does he
Well.
have any damage to his hand whatsoever?
You can see this maybe like a red mark in the center.
Okay.
But he's
Is the
like,
clock still the same as it was last time?
this time it says 1, 3, 5,
Uh-oh.
8, 2, 8, 1.
Oh no, it's only been 4 days. 5 days.
3, sir. 3.
5. Is it? I have word from someone that you have been talking with. We needed to talk.
Are we doing that? Or you're doing that right now, I guess.
Not for that. We'll leave that for the next time.
Whoa! I'm sure glad we got out of that one. Well, how will we start next week? Find out when we're back on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, or YouTube, or follow us, at isolatedcitygaming@gmail.com.